This episode of the Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz is presented by Venmo.
Did you have to do that?
I thought it helped.
Yeah.
I could have done it as Joe. It's brought to you by Venmo. I love that app.
I like doing reads and voices.
Yeah.
Everyone else does their read. They just do their read. I'm like, no, you know what? I did a 1-800-Flowers one the other day. Made it real sensual.
Yeah, and then I followed with another ad and made it very robotic. It was very weird back to back. I'm very jealous.
I'd like you to do every
You
read.
did 1-900-Flowers.
Whoa. Hey.
Oh,
But thank you, Venmo.
Stephen Smith's voice. Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, yeah. No.
Every read should be done in that voice.
Well,
now.
the Obama voice. I've thought about that before, but never actually saying anything explicit that would identify me as Obama, but just saying, when I, want to give my wife flowers, I go to 1-800-Flowers.
You may get Secret Service knocking on your door.
Really? They're like, Mr. President, are you okay? You're doing reads.
I've never noticed how much the A in Stephen A. Smith helps his name because he just called him Stephen Smith.
It came out
Totally
wrong. I had
different
to
guy.
change it.
Like, that's
Yep,
just
that guy's polling at 0%.
way less interesting.
No, I beg your pardon. That guy's pulling great with the NFL audience. Stephen Smith, wide receiver.
Steve Smith.
Junior.
Never heard him referred to as Stephen.
Never heard of Stephen A.
There are
Smith as
two
Stephen
different
Smith either.
Steve Smiths. Both played receiver in the NFL. Stephen A. Smith. Again, polling at 2%.
Also a basketball player named Steve Smith.
Steve Smith,
Also
Smitty from the
Steve
city.
I cried when he got traded from the Heat.
Also, there's another Stephen A. Smith that's from American Dad, Anita Smith. Yeah, that's a great show. I love it. I feel like I'm Greg Cody right now.
David said something to me in the break that I just want everybody else to know and be aware of.
He's doing his Dan imitation.
David, this is actually a real thing.
Was it in the eating
Wait,
area?
you say Dan doesn't do that's not real when Dan does it?
This is a genuine revelation to me. David said, "You're peeing again at 11 a.m."
I just found it annoying that it's twice, 2 days in a row when we're trying to get going, and then he's the guy who the kids are in the car. You're ready to roll, and all of a sudden one of them says, "Oh, I got to go to the bathroom."
He's keeping track of when you guys pee.
It's too late.
He knows
This
when all of
wasn't
us pee.
why this phrase was invented, but that is the ultimate pecker checker.
I wasn't looking at his pecker.
You're checking it.
But you
I
were.
was-
But you were checking.
Have you ever
because
peeked before in the bathroom?
I've never used the bathroom in this studio.
No, I just meant in general. Are you a peeker?
I sit to pee always.
Really?
I do not stand at urinals.
This tracks.
Somehow not shocking.
I do not. There's too much splash potential. But in
Wait,
any
hold
case,
on. But that's an interesting decision you're making there, right? Because you're inviting a whole other world of germs.
Yeah. Right up the.
I'm
Wait,
not
what kind of
familiar-
toilet seat do you have?
Exactly.
You are. Wait. You sit though.
It's
You
it's
touch
a
the seat.
Oh no.
You hover
Am I the only one who squats with your thighs?
to pee?
Yes.
No. Yeah.
Hold on. Is
Well-
this
Wait,
really
wait,
hold
happening
on.
right now?
Well,
Wait.
is Jess here today?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you? I'm not doing this, but you
Okay,
have
here's the thing.
contact with the
At
public
home,
toilet seat?
I'm fine with sitting to pee. Like, that's just a comfortable thing. I don't need to make all the noise, don't need to do all the splash. On the road, if you will, not at home, I'm standing every time. David, like, just you deal with whatever splash situation you can, but you avoid the touching and the awkward position that you're hovering over the toilet seat.
My stream has such incredible aim. I get zero splash.
Work on that, David.
Just direct it.
I am surprised to hear all of your takes.
I
on
use.
this.
I create a layer between me and the seat.
You're talking about at a public bathroom.
Yeah. I'm
I
putting
do
down.
it at people's homes,
I'm-
though. I do
You
that.
put toilet tissue on the seat?
Yes.
man.
Or they have those seat covers. You do that?
No, I don't.
You don't
touch
touch
Would
those.
those?
would love a seat cover. No, we'll use a seat cover.
Yeah, that's what I
Gladly.
do. If I have to go, like, rare, me, I'm pretty regular, so I don't have to deal with that.
There's
way too much
sometimes
about
when
your
you're at a
regularity,
friend's
I mean.
house that you have to use tissues on the toilet seat because you don't want to throw them into the toilet because you may clog it, and then
Yeah.
when you're done, you just clump the tissues and put them in the waste can.
been
So
a problem
I'm
in the New York
always
office.
doing math. I've never been in that bathroom either.
I never sit. I never sit. Like the only time I sit is to do the other thing, and
But even at a friend's house,
I don't. Not at a friend's house. No.
That's just rude.
Lift that seat up. Nope. My aim is true. Like a laser. It's like
Rude.
the Death Star.
I've never thought when someone goes pee at my house, like they better not be standing.
oh, actually
Well,
ask guests, make sure you sit.
No, you
No
don't. David.
way.
David,
Come
I'm
on.
gonna tell you right now.
Let
if
me
I come
tell you
over,
right now.
No.
You will not stand in
you're
my
gonna
house.
hear it. I will.
And
make
how do I
sure.
know? Because you hear the double click up.
Clonk.
Is no one else knowing the noise?
What
when the
other
second-
demands do you have of your guests? This is very strange.
I keep a. There's a. I mean, it's
Wait,
not
what's
that.
And do you like
unreasonable.
list them upon arrival, or do you have like a list on the wall?
It depends on use. So when people are coming over just to pick me up, I know they're not using the restroom. I don't have to go into the restroom rules. If someone's coming over for a meal,
Do you lay these rules out? Like
Plural.
you explain
Yes, I
them, or
want-
do you hand them?
David-
people want communication.
And do
Yeah,
people
no,
leave
I'm
immediately,
asking.
like Homer Simpson's dad out of the bar after he walked in?
Let's put it this way, David.
I'm blown
You're
away.
hosting like there's a big fight, right? There's a boxing match. You're hosting people over,
Mm-hmm.
right? All right, David, I'll come. I'm not doing anything. I want to watch the fight at your house. I show up. Okay. Well, thanks for inviting me, David. What's going on? What do you
when
have?
you
what
say,
are
"Hey,
snacks?"
I have to use the bathroom," I'll say, "Fine, just make sure you sit."
So you don't say it until.
That's what I was just trying to say.
So
If you said that to me when I came in your house, I would pee in the sink.
Not when you come in the house.
If you said that to
when
me,
you
I would
ask-
assume you're telling me to poop.
I'm just saying, David, if you said to me when I'm going to your bathroom, please sit, I would just be so offended by that I
Why?
would pee in the sink. I would be like, I need to get even with him, and this is how
I
I'm
am
gonna do
very much missing this, and I guess it's one of the
When-
issues
Hey,
I
David,
have.
where's the bathroom? I just need to wash my hands.
No problem.
Where's
it's
the
right
bathroom?
it's right over there, but I would send. There's several different
But then-
choices
but then
depending on what you're doing.
but then if you-
there's
if
a
you-
bathroom just for hand washing.
Real, and there's no toilet in there.
That's called a half bath.
The half bath is just a toilet and a sink.
Is there a bathroom?
Yeah, I've
you-
got a sink
That's
that
a
I
third
send people
bath.
to,
Wait, do you
like a bar
send?
bath.
Is there a bathroom you send people that you think are dirtier than others?
That's a yes. That's a yes. That's a yes.
This
Prejudice.
makes me very uncomfortable, this conversation, and I will tell you that is a very normal thing. That when you have, for example, if there are workers,
profiling?
Hold on. This is gonna get.
You're a bathroom profiler.
Pablo,
It's not
he has
by-
a shovel. Let him dig.
It's not by race. It's not by. It's by if your hands are dirty
By vibe.
because you're doing weeds. For an example.
Sure.
I'm not letting you
doing weeds.
use the main. I don't mean.
What do you
smoking
mean
them.
doing weeds?
We're
Pulling
definitely
weeds.
not talking about.
You're
class
having
here,
people
for
over
sure.
immediately after pulling weeds from the garden.
If someone needs the restroom and is cleaning something that makes them dirty, I don't want them in the nice bathroom.
The misinterpretation you have here is these are not his friends; these are his workers.
I get it now.
This is
There's
for
a
the
lot
help.
of people in
He-
the house.
He's got a
Got it.
bathroom for the
Gardner.
help. Yeah.
They're coming in to pee. If
Plumber.
Yeah,
they're
Super
doing
Bowl
work
Sunday.
like that, it's not
everybody
happening.
pulls
No, it's,
weeds.
It's fight night, right? All right. Hey, David, the gardener's
No,
here.
and also, I'll keep going. Kids, there's certain bathrooms for the kids to use. I don't want kids because
How
kids.
much money do you have? You said you weren't a billionaire, but how many bathrooms do you have?
It's an upset that you allow kids in your house.
Hey, David,
It's only when.
Amin
forced
Jr.
to.
needs to go to the bathroom too, by the way, just to wash his hands, though.
Different directions.
What if what if we're having a fight night and I've had a few too many beers and I got to throw up, dude?
Oh, yeah.
I'm feeling sick, David.
I've had that happen. There's a place outside.
Where'd you send Greg Cody?
Yes,
You have an outhouse?
You cannot. If I see that, like we won't overserve. That's the thing.
What's
too.
the spot that you pick outside?
It's
'Cause
great that
clearly
you know
you
this.
picked
You've
a
been there.
spot.
So there is behind a hedge. You've been
I've-
where we're talking
I've-
about.
I've seen-
There's a hedge. You
You've
go
been to fight
behind it.
night.
I've seen a couple of the bathrooms.
Wait, did he give you the instruction? Did he give you the pamphlet when you
Now
walked
I'm-
in?
Now I'm reliving every.
Amin, he limits
Instruction I was
drink
given.
consumption for
How
his
do,
friends.
how do you do
Just
that?
drink responsibly.
How do you do that?
What? Wait, hold on.
How do you
First
do
of all,
it?
I'm liable.
No, how do you do it?
I say you can't have any more drinks.
You're watching every time someone gets up to go to the kitchen?
It's not hard to pay attention
Or-
to 40 people.
Or are
He's
you the one?
paying attention to when all of us pee?
I can pay attention to a lot of.
Okay, so here's
Wait,
a-
don't criticize me for not over
Not criticizing. I'm not criticizing. I'm merely asking, how do you actually police all these rules? Pablo's going to the bathroom.
me,
Chris is
it's-
throwing up. I
it's
got to make
quick.
another drink. How are you making sure the gardener's here? Amin Jr. has to wash his hands. How are you keeping track of all these different things all at once?
It's not hard. I swear to
Wow.
you. You should try it sometime.
No, I hate hosting.
So I host a lot.
I hate hosting. I'm surprised you as a germaphobe are
People love coming over and love.
I
And,
don't-
and I want people to feel welcome as long as they follow the rules.
Rich people love hosting.
I hate hosting.
This is
Maybe I'm
not about.
rich.
I did the same when I had a 2-bedroom apartment with 1.5 baths.
Oh my
So-
God! How'd the rules work back then?
It was dicey.
Pee out the window.
No, there were. So I love where your head's at. New York City, in
That's what you
doorman
say when they were
buildings,
peeing out the window.
there are bathrooms in the lobby.
Oh my God! You
Oh,
sent
wow.
people to
floor.
the lobby.
What
For
floor?
sure.
What floor did you live
On the elevator on
Hold
down,
on.
huh?
What floor did you live on?
31.
God
Oh.
damn! David,
Sure.
I gotta go.
Plan better in advance. Pablo, somehow you can set Greenwich called and said it must be 11:02 Eastern. Pablo's going pee.
I didn't know that about myself.
It just so happens. It's been 2 days in a row. I just wanted you to know that whatever you were drinking, because you started today with 2 big cups.
Yeah, I get some
and
coffee,
but it's
coconut
causing
water.
you to have to go to the bathroom and slow the show.
At a normal pace. Like, it's okay to go to the bathroom.
There's nothing wrong, by the way,
Thanks,
with
Chris.
as long as it's because you're drinking a lot and not because of other health issues. There's nothing wrong with going to
It's a
urinate
go
lot.
problem, not a flow problem.
Yeah, Flomax.
What is? I'm still stuck on the first
Oldest
thing.
show ever.
Before we get into
We followed Max with
urology
Flomax.
commercials, I'm still stuck on what David is doing in terms of his hovering. So you are just
You must not know any women.
you're doing that.
hover.
You're doing that.
Yes.
It's
You're doing
squat.
that.
It's
Okay.
I know
I-
women that hover at
my-
like porta potties. Like my wife is not hovering at every toilet
I
she sits.
what I wasn't sure about was whether David was on top of the seat and squatting like feet on seat.
You were thinking whether he was like
yeah,
this.
gargoyle style. I had David
No.
Samson gargoyle.
I'm sorry, then I misrepresented. Is that what you thought?
No, I had you just like hovering, like your ass is like 6 inches above the toilet.
That's a hover.
Yeah, I have you. Your quads are burning by the time you take
That's
a long pee.
That's exactly correct. I'm told by many people that I do a lot of things wrong, and I was never modeled it. I had a weird, so I do a lot of things differently than most people, and I don't know why that is.
But David, you realize it, right? You know that.
It's a habit now.
No, but it should not come as a shock to you, I guess is what I'm saying. Well, you look like at the beginning of this conversation, like, you guys don't sit down.
Well,
when you pee?
I still assume that no one would sit on a public toilet, even
no.
with a.
I'm talking about the
In your
act of
house?
urination for men to be that sitting down is the norm.
I know that most of you stand, but
Mm-hmm.
I know that most people are not you, where they can control the splash.
You have I mean, has an
It's a gift.
angle.
I got the
I
best
assume
angle.
you're lying.
What's
You're
your
I'm
angle?
dunking
not.
with a bank shot.
I'm really good. I'm really do.
Yeah, are
you
you
know
Tim
what?
Duncan? What's happening
Now
here?
I'll give you one better, Jeremy. That's true. So earlier, Izzy said sometimes I don't want to make sound. This typically doesn't happen when I'm at home, but sometimes when I'm at someone's house, I do want to do the silent pee, so I can aim it at the exact angle where it won't make much of a sound, but also it reduces splash because it
Reduces
so
is not
impressive.
eliminates.
it does not eliminate. Yes, it's true. That's true. There is a little bit of trickle, but a lot of it gets caught up under the rim, which is the whole point of the aim.
It depends also the water level. There's certain bathrooms where the water level is
So
lower.
high that
There's nothing you can
there's
do.
Nothing you can do.
Look,
You just
there's
got to
gonna be
lean into
sound.
it. You got to
It's
lean
what
into
great
it.
athletes refer to as being in a flow state.
Dick Trickle.
The thing that I do that I realized very early on that I'm the only person who does this. I abhor walking into a shower barefoot. I always have.
This was a
slides
problem at the
What?
the
or
spa
flip-flops
for
on.
me last night.
Even at my own house.
Wait, in
Flip-flops
the
you wear.
shower.
In your own home?
In my own.
Oh.
Literally, it could be.
Now we're in crazy town.
What's that? What I'm talking about?
Yeah, what do you don't
So-
trust your own shower?
I could have the shower have been built and installed. I'm the first person to use it and was cleaned and everything. The feeling of my barefoot against tub or tile disgusts me.
Oh, I'm with you here. I mean,
It disgusts me.
Do you
So-
pee in the shower?
No, I don't. Even though Costanza says it's all pipes.
I'm reacting to Izzy's agreement with Amin. I
yeah, no,
also
there's a
do
lot
pee in
of
the shower.
things about showers. Like, don't even get me close to a shower drain. I don't care if it's mine. I don't care how clean it supposedly is. It's the grossest place.
So not a
in the
fan
world.
of Saltburn then.
That is the most disgusting. I didn't even watch that scene. I had to like cover my eyes and find out when it was over. But the tiled shower floors, right? Where sometimes they firstly get wet and you step on and maybe they feel slimy and you're like, ooh, they did not do a great job of cleaning this floor. Or I don't want any grout under my feet while I'm showering because I just feel like every grout is just going to be disgusting, especially when you've got people washing
You
themselves
talk about
in that area.
grout the way that David Samson talks about gardeners.
He's disgusted by gardeners
I'm not, and I resent that implication.
as long as they're outside.
There's also they use the right
Do
bathroom.
you travel with thongs?
In the lobby.
And then what do you do when you have to leave?
Now,
What do you
I
do
do
when you
not
have to
wear
leave
shoes in
post-shower?
the shower. I do not go as far as wearing shoes in the shower, nor do I travel with my thong slippers. But I do have a pair.
So I have at home. I have flip flops that are designated just for when I'm coming in and out of the shower. And on the road here, I have slides that I pack in my
Is there a
Tupperware
surface
boxes?
you'd prefer your shower floor to be?
I mean, I like a standing shower. By the way, I don't like
What's
tubs.
that good for?
I don't like tub showers. I like a
Carpeted
walk-in
shower.
shower.
I'm with you on that. I would rank a walk-in shower ahead of the tub.
Yeah.
So
So
the recipe for getting injured at this point.
the tub,
The oldest show
absolutely.
in the world.
But yeah, so I guess in that way, I guess I would prefer the tile over the smoothness of a tub, which is just, oh, that's so gross.
Only when you say smooth like that. That's the only time it's gross.
Dolphin smooth.
Oh, that's worse.
I didn't know you guys all didn't trust your own shower floors.
I don't wear shoes in the shower.
I've never heard anything like this before.
This is-
I've heard it regarding hotels or staying elsewhere. I am shocked by the lack of trust in your own shower.
The times
floor.
that I put a scrub brush to the shower on the, which I have one of those sleek, like white smooth bathtubs in my master. And I'm sorry, are we calling it that anymore?
No.
My main bedroom bathroom. And when I scrape it, I'm just like, wow, I've just been standing on that for like the last week and a half. It's just gross.
It's not a cleanliness thing. I just don't like the sensation. So I
do
like
you clean your own tub?
I do. Well, I don't have a tub. I have a walk-in shower.
Oh, a shower, I should say.
Will you
I
walk
do.
around barefoot in your home, or are you someone who's constantly wearing socks?
I have house slippers
You
that
have
I
slippers.
walk around in the house.
I give
My man.
socks to guests because I don't
Oh,
want
you have
them
a shoe
to be
policy?
bare feet.
Do you have
no
shoe pol-
shoes? No shoes in the house.
So shoe policy.
And when people come in without socks, I buy
Are they like a
socks
new
for-
fresh pair, and then they
Yes.
get to rip them open?
They get to keep them. No, but you can buy
Is
them
it like
on
those
Amazon.
it's like
footies
the
that you
Foot
get
Locker
oh
at the
my
Foot Locker
goodness.
when you
Yeah.
want to try
You
shoes
can
on,
buy
right?
them in bulk, and
I
they're
hate those
extremely
socks.
cheap. I just don't want people's toes on
So
my
it's
floor.
just like a handout of, hey, here you go, and then they wear that and
part of the
protect
rule.
themselves from
So
your
you're
floor.
forcing women who wear heels come into your house, take those heels off,
Mm-hmm.
and then you give them, I guess, what, trampoline socks.
Footies.
No, yeah.
Bowling socks.
They've got grip.
You know what they're
They've
really
got
good
grip.
for? You ever want to rob a bank? Just over your face right
No,
there.
not those.
Oh, not those?
I know what you're talking
hate
about.
those.
No, I know the ones David's talking about because in
Church
the same
socks.
scenario, you go to a bar or bat mitzvah and everybody's taking off their heels to dance and they're getting the little socks with the grip on them so that they're not slipping on the dance
Wait,
floor.
these socks have grips?
Yes. It's not. You can't
I
give
knew
people
exactly
slip
where he was
socks.
going.
That would be obviously liability. You can't have people on your floor with slip socks. They'll
Can you
crack their
imagine
head
the
open.
gathering now at his house? It's just a bunch of people with those socks on, holding their hands like this, so they don't want to get anything dirty, trying to sort of ration their drinks, trying not to drink too much, and trying not to seem too sloppy, lest he kick them out of the house.
You make it sound not fun, Izzy.
You make it sound not
Oh
fun.
no, people have a ton of fun.
You give them gloves, too, don't
It's
you?
a laugh
They get,
party.
they get to look
laughing
it's
at
a
you, I
laugh-
believe.
it's- hold on. Hold on. Did you just say it's a laugh party?
It's people are having a great time.
It's a laugh party is what you get when you're using Google Translate 4 times.
It is laugh party.
And you get it back and it's like, oh,
Laugh riot.
having a real laugh party.
I think Roy's been amazing today.
Oh, man. Small
Roy's
windows.
efficiency has been off the charts.
That's what
Sniper.
I do.
He dropped a Title IX, then he dropped a yep when it came to Master, which was
I said no. No. Definitely no.
David.
That statement cut it by itself.
Oh my God.
His efficiency is sort of like what Andrew Wiggins is going to look like in a Heat uniform.
That was not efficient.
Jeremy so badly wants to talk about this young core for the Heat.
Can't do it
I know.
anymore.
The
Where's
backstory.
Juju?
We haven't even talked about it.
The backstory of what's been happening on the show today is that we've been trying to prevent more Heat talk from happening, and it's peeking through.
Now we're
That's
talking
fine.
about bathroom etiquette.
We're just in the city. Where
All right,
the
Jeremy,
biggest
you
trade
get
of
30
yesterday
seconds.
happened.
Tell us about the young core.
That we haven't heard before.
I mean, this is a really
got
wonderful
him there.
setup for me. No, I mean, look, when you're looking at the Miami Heat, if you want to hear something you haven't heard before, it's that they have 3 All-Stars under the age of 30, technically. If you include Andrew Wiggins, Tyler Hero, and Bam Adebayo, who have all been to All-Star appearances in the last few years. But what's more important is you look at the actual young core that they have when you add Andrew Wiggins to it at 29. You have a 20-year-old in Kel'el Ware, a 21-year-old in Nikola Jovic, a 23-year-old in Jaime Jaquez Jr., Tyler Hero at 25, Bam Adebayo at 27. There's a future there for the first time.
Thank you.
Great.
The Mets signed Pete Alonso, and it was a
we're not-
I'm really glad we're
huge
talking about
loss
this instead.
for
Not
Scott
doing that
Boras.
either. Why is Izzy wearing a hockey
We are
sweater?
across the street.
Well, it's funny because David tried to convince me that I was making a political statement by buying this fairly expensive
Izzy,
jersey.
I asked.
He asked, well, but he thought that that's why I did it, and that's kind of a leading question. Not a leading question, but it
Look,
suggests that
did he
that's what I
profile
would
you
do,
as
and I would
somebody
never do
who might want to make a political statement and also use a bathroom that he's not comfortable with you using?
Yeah, I'm at the
Who's to
point where I
say?
don't even watch the news, so I don't even know what's going on with tariffs or Canada or anything. There is actually a bit of a funny story to this. I bought this by accident. We famously have spoken about the hockey group chat that that Mike Ryan
Separate
started
from
on
the
show.
Jaquez group chat.
Different. Also,
Look at Jeremy.
I'm in a
just lit
Jaquez
up.
group chat. It's called Jaime Jaquez is the next Jimmy Butler, and it includes me, Dan, Mike Ryan, and Mike Schur. And we talk about basketball all the time together.
Do you
Me
have
and Mike
Mike's
Schur.
cell phone?
Yeah, I have a cell phone number. He told me
Don't
not to give
give
it to you.
Yeah.
He specifically
so
told me.
glad I'm not in
He actually
these
told me
things.
yesterday, quote, casually mentioned that we text all the time, but don't give Samson my number. I'll show you that text if you want.
So we're on the text thread, right? And I think it was Ethan. Well, it was Ethan who mentioned that his birthday. No, let me rephrase. Somebody had pointed out that these jerseys were now on sale. It was the Four Nations jerseys, and it was for sale at the Iceplex where the Panthers practice, which is over by where I live. And it just so happened that I saw those texts as I was a block away from said Iceplex. And then one of the very next texts was Ethan, who I don't know if you know Pablo.
Oh,
but Ethan is someone who works here.
We measured him yesterday, didn't
Oh,
we?
whoa. Where'd you
Yes.
start from?
Oh,
So
Well,
Ethan sent a
floor.
text
Ron
that
McGill
said,
measured him, technically.
said my birthday's Tuesday, as if to suggest, hey, somebody should buy me that. And I'm not somebody who just goes around buying people gifts, even though I do on occasion. But sometimes it just feels like, oh, it's the perfect set of circumstances. I'm going to buy him this as a birthday gift. I will seem like the greatest person in the world, right? That's really my intention for all this. And so I get here on Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember, and I asked somebody else who works here, Mally, if he thinks that Ethan already bought this jersey. And turns out he did already buy this jersey. I asked Ethan to confirm. So rather than return it and get, a little bit of money back, I ended up keeping it for myself. So now Ethan and I can match whenever we hang out, which is never.
2010 Winter Olympics. Canada's playing in the gold medal game for hockey. And I have never in my life seen a more unanimous crowd where every single person was wearing the authentic Canada jersey. Stitches and everything. It was just a
It's
sea
pretty
of red.
dope, though. Like,
It's-
check out this jersey.
It better be for how expensive it is. I bought one. I bought a USA one, and
Yeah.
good God, is it expensive.
But it just staggered me that there wasn't a single person who scalped their ticket or a single person who said, oh, I don't have the jersey. I got this other T-shirt. Like, everyone was wearing it. It blew my mind.
God, would it be amazing if they were a state? I mean, then that would be a U.S. victory.
I'm stuck on Iceplex.
Every hockey team practices at something where it's a weird ice pun. Because the Coyotes, when they used to be the Coyotes, were at the ice den. And
That's what the Panthers called their last practice facility.
And then also thing about the ice den was same thing with Izzy. It's like it's your practice facility. Also, it's kind of open to the public, where like other like kids
Like
have
practices from 9 to 11, and then there's free skating
Yeah.
from 12 to 2.
and they have a gift shop, and I'm just like, I don't think this exists in any other sport where you can just come in and get some open run in.
Don't the Knicks practice like at SUNY Purchase?
No, this
Is that
There
old
was a
news?
gentleman at the
Come
Iceplex when I went in there who got too close to the windows as the Chicago Blackhawks were practicing, and he got yelled at. And I was like, wow, that's an experience.
Black Hawks,
Blackhawks.
right?
Separate from the vultures. I found, by the way, I was in. So
Come on, man.
we were measuring Ethan and David because we were trying to get a scientific verdict from Ron McGill on which of these two people would the turkey vultures circling the Elser perpetually be most likely to take away. And I found, I was on the balcony of my room last night, and I was admiring the vultures, and then I looked up and saw 100 of them perched on the floor above me.
100.
I have a
First of all,
sounds-
there's hyperbole everywhere in his story.
I'm so glad you challenged this.
Because it's not perpetual around the Elster, because if you listen to Ron McGill yesterday, they migrate here during the winter.
Okay, perpetually during the migration season, they are circling the Elser.
God, do you hate not being the smartest guy in the room?
Oh, the NBA trade deadline, guys. It never stops. And someone get Ryan Cortes on life support because his beloved PJ Tucker
No.
is being rerouted.
Get Cortez's throat back on the Zoom and open that up real wide.
Unclog it.
PJ Tucker is going to his original NBA team, the Toronto Raptors, along with second-round pick and cash in exchange for the man they call Off Night, Davion Mitchell.
Oh,
Does that bring them below? Is that the
Baylor's
same as
own.
trading Kyle Anderson?
I've got to look up Davion Mitchell's salary, but it might be yes.
Because we said that they had till 3 p.m. Eastern, and if they don't get below the tax, then the whole Butler trade's a nightmare. And it sounds
PJ
like
Tucker makes $11.5 million this year. Davion Mitchell will make $6.4 million this year. So
Ladies
Ding,
and
ding,
gentlemen,
ding.
they've done it.
Andy Ellisberg has done it again.
Well, they had no choice.
He is the absolute master. I don't know if there's well, you guys don't have a salary cap, so no. But like in our sport, when we talk about, hey, they've got 12 hours to get under this threshold right here, there is nobody in our league who's as good and creative as Andy Ellisberg, including the year where he got what's the Slovenian guard, not Goran Dragic, the other one,
Zoran?
Bino Udra?
Beno Udrih.
Beno
He got
Not his
Beno
brother.
Udrih just lower the guarantee on his deal in order to get under.
I'm sorry, but make sure we speak to our Heat people. I believe what happened here is the Raptors did not want Anderson, and the Raptors knew that they had the Heat over a barrel because they had till 3 p.m. to get below, and then they upgraded to P.J. Tucker. Is there a chance that's what happened?
So-
And the Heat didn't want to trade P.J. Tucker, but they had to get under the line more than they wanted to keep Tucker.
Close, I would say it's the second round pick in the cash.
That's right.
That they squeezed out of him. They got another little draft asset and some money out of it, as opposed to just a player for player or maybe a little bit of money.
In a shocking development,
Yes.
Jeremy likes this move for the Heat.
Oh, I do
I mean,
too.
it's
Why?
not. Oh, it's not a bad thing with this team, given what their backcourt
I
looks
feel
like.
like I'm
in
taking
terms of depth.
crazy
It's just
pills.
depth. Wait, what?
You loved P.J. Tucker.
I didn't say
Where's
anything
Cortez?
about PJ Tucker.
Where is Ryan Cortes?
By the way, Chris Cody now knows what Davion Mitchell looks like, so he's 3 for 3.
It's like a nice player.
Davion Mitchell also might be the PJ Tucker of the perimeter. That guy is such a good defender.
That's it.
You're talking about Andrew Wiggins, Bam, Khalil Ware, Davion
don't know.
Mitchell. Like, this team could shut some people down.
They got you too.
Got me.
I would say that the reason this would be positive in terms of an exchange for Tucker is Tucker, likely given the Heat's front court scenario, was not going to play for them at all. He would have been a cool guy to have on the bench and motivate some of these younger players. I did say cool Kai. And
Thanks for noticing.
Yeah, I noticed it because I noticed both of your heads perk up as soon as I did it, and thought maybe I could power through that one.
Not in this
But
group.
the thing about acquiring a player in Davion Mitchell, does he solve all your problems at the guard position? Obviously not. But now a 26-year-old at a lower number who's also a free agent and can contribute at a position that you need production from is a benefit compared to where you were 5 minutes ago.
Ryan Cortes has responded on Twitter about this move. What? All caps, 6 question marks. Okay, now I've had enough. Fire rally.
I can't imagine PJ Tucker and his level of despondence.
He's got to hate the Heat now. He went from loving the Heat, I just want nothing but to come back there, because they tried to get him, and then he went somewhere else, and she's like, yeah, I definitely want to come back. Oh, sweet, I'm back. Holy
Do you think he was on a plane already?
PJ?
If we can find out the
private jet?
travel of PJ
That's
Tucker,
a great one. Did you mean to do that?
was he on his way here?
No.
So he was waiting till 3 p.m.?
They I'm pretty sure when they do the deal, they tell him, hey, man, don't book that flight yet. Don't.
You think that the Heat were already knowing that Anderson was not going to be able to be moved?
You tell his agent there
More
in
of
that
a,
spot, like, hey,
like-
just so you know, this
Everybody.
It could be you.
you got to get under the tax. Like, we're gonna probably move you.
David, right now, other than guys like Luka Doncic, for all these salary flotsam,
Jetsam, even.
sure. Meet
A
George,
Greg Cody moment right
meet
there.
George Jetsam. That's a good Cody moment. But for
His
all
boy
these
Elroy?
guys, nobody gets on a plane. Everyone just hold on, relax until we figure out where all the pieces will land.
You think Butler didn't get on a plane?
Butler-
Oh, he's the Jetsam?
Yeah, no, he's
The non-Jetsam?
the non-Jetsam. Yes.
I'm trying to be cool here. Never heard that expression before.
Flotsam.
You ever heard Flotsam and Jetsam?
I've never heard Flotsam and Jetsam. Am I the
Really?
only one in the room?
No, I
Never
also
seen
have.
Little
No,
Mermaid?
I have no idea what you're talking
Okay,
about.
thank you.
Flotsam is like debris, and then it's like this is the.
They were
debris of-
also the pair of moray eels in The Little Mermaid.
Eels, that's what they were.
Yeah.
Never saw it?
You never saw the Little Mermaid?
No, I wouldn't watch
Really?
movies like that with my kids.
I wouldn't watch movies like that.
No.
The seaweed is
What
always
part-
greener in somebody else's lake.
But now
You dream about going up there, but that is a big
Big
mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor.
but now it's Barack.
I don't know. That might no.
You put him on tilt.
No,
That's it.
no.
You
N-
finally
not,
did it.
Not because I can't, but because I won't.
Mitch McConnell doesn't want you under the sea.
Well, Mitch McConnell wants me to stay under the sea. That's what it is.
Ah.
The folks across the aisle, they don't want us to get up on the land.
Let Cortez in.
Is he
He's in the
here?
waiting
You guys
room.
see Mitch McConnell
oh
fell?
my God.
3 times.
See both sides of the aisle fall.
Cortez.
he's
Is
back.
Cortez
Different
here?
background or no?
Is
This is what I'm
Cortez
excited
here?
to see.
He's
Speaking
back in
of-
Japan.
Oh, no, same. He hasn't
Same
moved.
glasses.
Ryan Cortez.
The hell
were,
do you want now?
where were you when you found out that PJ Tucker was
Japan,
traded?
clearly.
Oh my god, I can't believe this. This is like literally gut. This hurts me more than not getting Durant. The idea that they're gonna lose PJ Tucker. You gotta be
Can
kidding
you
me.
reveal where you are so we can emotionally have a visual on your actual true self?
If there's a PJ Tucker poster behind you,
Oh, man.
It's so sad because there's the photo
so
that
sad.
I love when Andy Ellisberg.
That's Andy.
Wait,
that.
Cortez has a framed photo of the back of Andy Ellisberg.
That's right.
That's an iconic.
Oh, yeah.
It was an-
That's
it was
an
an
such
iconic
a
photo,
great
yeah.
moment. It was-
Yeah,
it was
that's a
such
moment.
great
But
moment.
explain the moment, though. I don't expect everybody to know that
Well-
Andy Ellisberg's back is an iconic thing for you guys.
Sure. No, the moment is Nikola Jokic commits a crime on the court and he hits Markieff Morris in the back, and the whole team is being held back by Andy Ellisberg, of all people, menacingly looking like we're going to kick Jokic's ass. And I got the photo framed, and then they played Jokic and they never did anything. So it's sort of a nothing moment now.
Cortez, I hesitate to point out the obvious metaphor here, which is that Andy Ellisberg has turned his back to you.
Yeah. It's he's the one that did it, right? Does it,
Well, I don't know because there's 5 people that make decisions, but I'm at the point now where I've had enough of Riley. I'm good. I'm good on Pat Riley. Thank you for everything you've done. Please leave. I've had enough.
Cortez, I'm going to dig deeper.
No,
with you on
enough.
this. I'm going to dig deeper with you on this. So Pat Riley made the decision, hey, we've got to get under. But the man who made the numbers sing is Andy Ellisberg. And them numbers be sing. Let's go ahead and edit
Whoa!
that one. Them numbers be
Better
singing.
you than me, man.
Them numbers be singing.
It
Magic
may be the
Credit
worst
Concept?
background I've ever seen of anyone who's been on the air.
I mean, he has a parakeet
Whoa,
jersey.
watch your mouth. You sit in a literal glove. Like, who are you talking about?
It's
with
not a little
backgrounds?
glove
Like,
at all.
You literally
You
sit
have
in
a
a glove.
69 jersey that you're covering with your
It's
head.
a parakeet 69 jersey. Show some respect.
Well, that's
And-
covering a Haslam jersey.
Right.
And
Don't you
you've
think
done
we'd rather see the Haslam jersey than
No,
the
I
parakeet
know.
69?
It's retired.
I have a Jimmy Butler jersey that I tried to put here, and I was going to put tape over it, but I don't have any of the tape, so instead I just have been using it to blow my nose. But listen, I've had
Ew.
enough of Pat Riley. Please.
I can't.
The Miami Heat are now $1.96 million below the first apron. Congratulations.
That's a winner.
Yep, they did it.
They
did
also
it.
upgraded players in that move too.
This is the part that Parakeet doesn't
Davion
wanna-
Mitchell's
He's a better player than
really
PJ Tucker.
like a much better player
Yes.
than PJ Tucker at a position they need him to play.
Allegedly. I like Davion Mitchell. He has been referred to in the past as one of those guys that is sort of a Heat culture player who's not on the Heat yet. I understand the interest. Getting rid of PJ Tucker is offensive to me. Like that's like the thing that you can't do. That's ridiculous.
I just like how that euphemism, he's like a Heat culture player who's not in the Heat yet, means can't shoot, seems to try hard, would
for the love
enjoy
of-
being yelled at.
Good at defense.
You're a Ben Simmons fan, and you're going to sit there and talk trash. You would be grateful to have a Heat culture player. You had a Heat culture player in your midst, and you didn't know what to do
Jimmy
with him
Butler,
because your
by the way,
organization is
Jimmy
a
Butler
bumbling bunch of fools.
Has
Pretty
never
damning
been
argument
better.
there.
Jimmy
Pablo.
Butler has never been better than he was during that Sixers run. That should have been a finals run.
He was better the 2 and 3 years after that when
Yeah,
he was
what are you
actually
talking
in the
about?
finals.
disagree.
Did you
Are
see
you
the
in
Bucks
high?
series?
What's going on here?
Idiot.
56 points against. What are you
Disagree.
talking about? Crazy.
Not ending the day with Ryan Cortes on the screen in front of
We're
a
at the end
Parakeet
of the day
69
already?
jersey. I'm just not doing it.
69 is.
I'm not allowing.
I just.
What
that
is your
to happen.
objection to Parakeet 69 jersey? It's if I have multiple Parakeet. Do you want one?
Listen,
nice
You got a
jersey.
Marlins
it's nice. No doubt.
Jinx.
Listen, the other day on Mystery
This
Crate,
friendship between Roy and Samson is really throwing me off.
the other day on Mystery Crate, we did a top 10 list of the best numbers, and I believe 69 did crack the top 10. It
Top
was a very
tenner.
confusing list to listen to, but it was a very good.
Don't worry though,
conversation.
we'll get Chris's top 100 numbers by week, every week for the next 99 weeks on Mystery Crate. So
That's great.
everyone has that to look forward to.
I think that's what the Super Bowl is actually going to come down to.
Oh yeah, they're doing that, huh?
Yeah.
Finally, we mentioned Super Bowl.
By the way, you know this year's Super Bowl licks. Next year, also Super Bowl licks. LX.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye,
X.
everyone.
Licking it.
Okay, bye.
That's right. It's Thursday Thunder, and it is brought to you by DraftKings. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Juju, what do we got?
Oh man, it is Super Bowl week, Daniel and Dano. You feel me? So I'm going straight to the game. We got a lot of things happening this week, but I'm going straight to the Super Bowl. First leg, we got D Jizzle, aka D Greasy, aka Dallas Goddard, for over 4.5 catches this Sunday against your Kansas City Chiefs.
Second leg.
Okay, cool. The second leg, I'm going with the Slim Reaper, a.k.a. the Slimmer Reaper, a.k.a. Slimmer for that, a.k.a. Skinny Batman, a.k.a. Devontae Smith for over 51.5 yards in the big game. You feel me?
So that's 2 overs.
Couple of overs for the Eagles.
Cutting it up.
You feel me?
Third
Come
leg.
on, man. I don't like to doubt people on these. I like to give folks confidence because I know they all watch this show and specifically this segment. Last leg, I'm going with Xavier Worthy for over 5.5 catches because they're going to be losing.
Oh wow! Is that a prediction? Are we throwing a prediction on top of that?
That's my heart and dreams because it's, we got a lot going on this year. We got planes falling out the sky. We got devastation hitting the world right now. So I feel like the chef's kiss for that devastation would be for Patrick Mahomes to get yet another win, 3 in a row. No, sir. No, thank you. I'm going with my Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. You dig, ski.
Juju, am I alone in thinking that most of the country wants the Eagles to win?
No.
Yeah, you.
Now, I'm not saying everybody. I'm saying if we took a litmus test, a poll of the nation.
I think the majority of people want neither to win.
Well, I mean, that's not going to happen.
I mean, David Samson, ladies and gentlemen, wet blanket award goes to him.
Oh, yeah, we're doing awards.
Yeah. Please don't bring that
I
energy
want
to
that
this
one
as
today,
well.
Juju.
So as always, we steal a bit started by Dominique Foxworth, and we give ourselves awards in the postgame show. I want to give an award to Amin El Hassan. The Just Said a Racial Slur on Air Accidentally Award.
Woo!
It's not given
I'm
out
not
every year.
gonna lie. That award.
Clap for that one.
Good job.
Fanfare though.
I
fanfare.
like-
Roy missed it.
Yeah, that never happens to me.
I'm going
like
to give
to
an award
give-
right to Roy. I thought Roy was a pleasure to be with today, a pleasure to work with. He interjected at moments of the show that forwarded the show, didn't grind it to a halt at all.
Thank you, David.
The
I
David's
appreciate you.
pleasure.
So that hold on, Juju, hold on one
Thank
beat.
you.
I got to give David Samson an award for the person who just started to compliment somebody, but somehow made that compliment by the end sound kind of like an insult at work.
Good job, David.
David's got a lot of those, by the way. He's got a whole trophy case of them.
Can I give David another award?
Uh-huh.
He has the award for the least party host that I want to go to.
Yeah.
I mean, your house.
Well said.
Can just go ahead. I know I killed that.
Congratulations.
You
Congratulations.
throw a
David.
party, I already know I'm not going.
Hey, Izzy, I give you an award for at least you didn't say a racial slur while you.
Yeah. Congratulations, Izzy. At least you didn't say it. Yeah.
I'd like to give Israel Gutierrez the $2 fine award for saying that you can't be a hip-hop artist and have a southern accent whenever Andre 3000, Young Thug, Future, Killer Mike, Ludacris, Quavo, Lil Wayne, 21 Savage, Pastor Troy, Bun B, rest in peace Pimp C, Juvenile, Scarface, The Ghetto Boys, Big Crit, 2
Uncle
Chainz,
Luke.
rest in peace DJ Unk, rest in peace Young Dolph, rest in peace Charlie Lowe, Money Bag Yo, Kevin Gates. I know this ain't the type of show we doing, but $2.
Juju.
Yes,
Oh,
you said that.
$2. I just don't think of them as Southern accents. I just think of like super extreme Southern accents. But $2 will be paid.
You're
Izzy
doubling
doesn't-
down.
Izzy doesn't see accents.
I do want to piggyback on what Juju said. I want to give awards to many of those guys like Andre 3000 and Big Bo. Oh, wait a sec. They already did. It's called Grammys.
No. BET Awards.
I like to give speaking of the Grammys, I'd like to give our fake Grammy to Jeremy, who on short notice made a
Very good.
parody song about David Stallings.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
He's in that lane now. So he's in the lane now where he's now going to have to do songs like once you start.
Already got a
Oh, he's
text
been
from
in that
Dan
lane.
saying that I should be doing that even more often.
Oh, so that's it
That's
now.
great.
Yeah.
Hey, I'd like to give an award to Jeremy for the got a text from Dan.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Hey, good job. Text from Dan. All right. Yeah.
And Mike
I'd
Sure.
like to give Pat Riley the great guy and Business Before Pleasure award for not sending Jimmy Butler to New Orleans like I would have sent his ass.
Yeah. Good job. Did it. Yeah.
That was Juju's take on Bob on my podcast. He said that if he was Pat Riley, he'd send Jimmy Butler to New Orleans just to prove a point. He'd take the worst deal ever just to prove a point.
I'm with you.
Yep.
I think you
Get
should
ready
have
to
done that.
learn Pelicanese, buddy.
Pelicanese, that's what he said.
No, but it's Juju. I had him being sent to the Wizards.
Yes, sir. I like that. I like where your head is at, Pops.
I got to give, he's already won this award, but nothing better than winning it back-to-back. Executive Producer of the Day to Chris Cody.
I thought it was pretty shitty today, honestly.
No, you did
It
good.
was not as good as
How
it was
are you
late.
bowling
yeah.
award?
Yeah.
Still the best EP of the week.
Yep.
After a hard bowling night.
Yeah.
He gave us the Joe Biden. He gave us the unexpected. He has a.
You know what? I was great. Good
Yeah.
job. Good job.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
He had another. What was the other impression
Above
that you
average.
did that we were very impressed by? We're like, oh,
Trump.
that's actually pretty good.
It was Trump.
Yeah, Trump.
That was no, I don't. That was
was
not.
bad.
That was terrible.
I also want to give an award for also another $2 for everyone in the building for no one saying deadline day. on
Yeah,
the
good job. Good job.
Right,
Stugotz is in
right.
here, so yeah, good job. Yeah. Good job.
right.
I forgot about it, but yeah.
No, that's true. That's an award that we all won.
I'd like to give an award to Ryan Cortez for the saddest Zoom background on planet Earth.
Good job.
At least he
Good job.
showed up
Yeah.
today.
You did.
Very
That's
cool.
not
69. Yeah.
Another award for David Samson.
Day.
Oh man.
David
Yes,
Samson.
sir.
The
Good
award
evening.
for Ultimate Pecker Checker.
Oh yeah. Pecker checking over here. Checking pecks. Yeah.
Also, Chris, you get a may not be there when you want them, but you're there right on time award.
Yeah. He was late today, though. Yeah.
Today,
I'm here when you need me.
Today, it was a real laugh party, David.
Laugh party of the.
Yeah, laugh party. Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Dare I ask Juju what the audience thought today?
Hey, the audience, look, let's just say there are some days where we make the audience forget that how we are all. I want to dress it up. I don't want to say the things. David Samson had a rough day on the YouTube channel. That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to take this time, instead of digging into that, I'm going to send a salute to my brother and tell you some appreciation. You came to Atlanta and you made me a part of your show. You shared the stage with me, and you made me feel like a genuine brother. I thank you so much, David Samson.
Yeah.
Hats off to you.
Thank
Salute.
you.
Hats off.
Hats off. Hats off.
Made
Yeah,
Juju
my
feel
hat
like a
off.
genuine
Yeah.
brother.
My hats off. There it is.
I'm sorry that that I had that impact on
That's
you.
a fine
Yeah.
Venmo.
That's
that
a
was
Venmo.
part of
That's a
what I was
fine.
doing.
Venmo
I
fine.
think we're probably done today, right? We're
All right,
good.
one more thing. One more award. Award to Dan Le Batard for dressing like the furniture award.
Yeah, you look like a couch. Yeah, lazy boy. Yeah, lazy boy.
I'm going to end it with an award for Pablo. It's hard to steer this ship. And, man, you conducted, Pablo. You win the award for the best person to sit in Dan's chair who's not Dan, who's in this studio today.
Yeah, good job, Pablo. Yeah, he docked the ship.
I'm
Yeah.
not clapping.
What?
Not for that one.
Oh.
I mean, I don't
can
look
do it.
like the chair I'm sitting in, so, it's a hard,
That's a start. It's a start.
It's a good start.
hard bar to clear. Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay,
Get
We're
out
done
of here.
award.
Bye.
It's a-
Thanks, Juju.
Give Davion
Thank you.
Mitchell the award for good
Thanks,
addition
Juju.
of the Heat. Am I right?
From Fireside Conversations to Football Sundays, winter means more moments with the coolest people in your life. Make these moments even better with Miller Lite, the great tasting light beer for people who love beer. A new year is a perfect time for friends, family, and a great tasting light beer. Tastes like Miller time. 2024 had its ups, had its downs, had a lot of moments in it. For me, many of those moments, I had a Miller Lite right there by my side. I supplemented my time by making it a Miller time. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Miller Lite has taste you can depend on. No games, no gimmicks, just a great beer for people who love beer. Miller Lite is brewed for taste. It hits different than other light beers, and it has simple ingredients like malted barley for rich, balanced toffee note flavors and that iconic golden color. The original light beer since 1975 and still the very best one. Miller Lite, great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/Dan to find delivery options near you. Or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. Tastes like Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.